Hi guys, happy Tuesday. So, alright, we're going to jump right into traditional witchcraft again. I think this is part 60, I'm not sure, part 61 maybe? We've got a lot. So, oh my god, you guys, yesterday was amazing in the chat. You guys had amazing readings. I am so jealous. So, you had amazing readings, and I'm just, yeah. Alright, so, incense crafting. See, I don't burn much incense because of my allergies and everybody else's allergies, so I just don't really burn incense at all. Except for maybe sage. That's basically it, so. Alright, now incense crafting. So, incense, it comes from the Latin, something I can't pronounce Latin. So from Latin, incidere, to burn, is composed of aromatic natural materials, which releases fragrant smoke when burned. Incense can generally be separated into two main types: non-combustible incense and combustible incense. The combustible ones are crazy. I've had my fair share of playing with that. So, non-combustible incense is not capable of burning on its own and requires a separate heat source like a charcoal disc. Combustible incense is lit directly by a flame and then fanned or blown out, leaving a glowing amber that smolders and leaves fragrant, direct burning incense, coming in several forms, including incense sticks or joss sticks, cones, and pyramids. So, joss paper, joss sticks, all of that is great. So, but I still don't burn incense that much at all. So, creating your own non-combustible incense, very easy. So to create a long-burning complex incense which produces plenty of smoke and provides a good magical charge, you will need to work from a formula of at least 5 different types of ingredients. So you may add as many of each of the 5 ingredients as you choose, but there should be a minimum of 1 of each type in each incense that you blend. So it's kind of like oil blending in a way. Alright, so the 5 types of ingredients are herbs or leaves, any dried fragrant botanical leaf or grass, resins such as frankincense, myrrh, dragon's blood, etc. Oils, essential oils, and high-quality fragrance oils are most desirable. Wood or roots such as sandalwood, cedar chips, angelica, etc. Blossoms or berries, these can be dried flowers, petals, or fruits. Imagine the fruit, the smell of just like the fruits and just the different like flowers, and I can only imagine what that would smell like burning. To get that proper burning smell though. So in addition to the above list, you may choose to add extra magical ingredients, such as ground gemstones, and I do ground gemstones. I don't know why, but I just like it. Salt, nuts, honey, wine, or juice, aromatic seeds, and magical powders or dirts. So you will want to consult a formulary or a book of correspondences when you begin blending your own incenses for inspiration, magical associations, and health warnings. What book is the best? Buckland's Complete Book of Herbs, Herb Magic, or whatever. Yes, that tells you what plants are poisonous, what plants you should use, what plants you should not use, what to ingest, what not to ingest, but always, go to your doctor first if you're planning on ingesting any kind of an herb. And we're obviously doing incense, so. Okay, so there are some traditional incense recipes that are made with dangerous or poison ingredients like henbane, henbane, belladonna, wolfsbane, hemlock, so a lot. There are a lot. So keep the record of the incense that you do make in a personal formulary so that you remember the proportions and ingredients of your favorite blends. So store your incense in an airtight container and it will keep for at least a year. So incenses usually improve upon some aging, about 2 weeks. So that the different scents blend together. Burn your incense on a hot charcoal to release its fragrance and its magical properties. So, and this was published by Laura Lee on the Blade and Broom blog. So, I like that. I really, really, really like that. I think that's really neat. So, practical crafting. This is just all practical. Okay, so now poppets, and they are widely used in traditional witchcraft. They're not voodoo dolls or anything like that. They don't have anything to do with voodoo. The original voodoo doll was kept as a by doctors as like they would stick the pins in the different areas where you had an affliction. So it was to diagnose and show what was going on with you, your body. So we have poppets. I love poppets. Poppet making, it's amazing. So a poppet is a specially prepared doll for magic. The concept behind a poppet is that symbols can serve as magical substitutes for actual things. So contagious magic, sympathetic magic. So the doll can be made of wax, clay, fabric, or some other material. The image of the poppet has been popularized as a voodoo doll in modern culture. But the use of poppets in folk magic throughout the world is ancient. So the image on the right is of clay dolly found in Egypt, bound and pierced with 13 pins. It is now displayed in the Louvre. And actually that was a record keeping of what was wrong with you. Like if you had headaches and where they were, literal pinpoint. So we see the literal. So, alright, now to make a cloth poppet, you will first need to identify your intent for the figure. You will want fabric in a color that symbolizes your intent. For example, green for wealth. Trace the figure below onto cardstock and cut it out to use your pattern. Cut 2 figures from your cloth to sew together. Place the 2 fabric cutouts right side facing inward, stacked together. So literally outside you're stitching and then you're going to flip it over inside out to the right side out. So stitch all the way around the poppet about a 1/4 inch inside of the edge of the fabric. Be sure to leave the top portion of the head unsewn so that you can stuff the poppet after its edges are sewn. So it's very easy. I love Poppet Magic and it works. So, okay, so now turn the poppet right side out through the unsewn portion of the head after the edges are sewn together. Use embroidery floss or permanent marker to create any distinguishing features of the person you are wanting the poppet to resemble. You may choose to paste a photo of the person on the face of the poppet or just write their name across the chest. It's very simple. Hair, all of it works perfect. So, where did I go? So it is now time to stuff the poppet. You will want to gather any herbs, small gemstones, or other spell components that you have that will be associated with the work that you wish to accomplish. For example, rose petals and jasmine flowers for love. Consult the Book of Correspondences to assist you. Now stuff the poppet with these components and with cotton balls or polyfill batting. Now you may need to use chopsticks or a pencil to push the filling into the arms and legs. When the poppet is filled to your liking, stitch up the head. So now take cairnips, salt water into which burning incense has been extinguished. Ooh, I like that. I like that. I never knew that. So, or the leavings of the huzel meal in the ritual setting and baptize the poppet with your left hand, saying, "In my hand, I hold this poppet of my own making. I baptize and name that it will be like him or her in every way. As he or she lives, so does this poppet live. All that I do to it, to name. This is my word. This is my will. So mote it be." I love Poppet Magic. It's amazing. It really honestly is. So, now you may now perform conjurations on the poppet that will in turn work upon the person you have fashioned it after. So we do have a little poppet template that I will put in my, whatever you want to call it, my thumbnail. So, alright guys. Simple magic is so effective and amazing. I love it. So did you guys have a good full moon? Did you guys do anything great? I'm finally feeling back to 98%. So everybody's workings are going to be continued. The Ouija sessions, the tarot readings, all of it is going to be continued. So I'm very glad to be not sick again. So, but alright guys, I'll see you tomorrow for Witchy Wednesday. I love you all with all my heart, all the way from Venus, all the way back down. Alright guys, I love you all, and thank you guys for watching. You're all amazing. And I'll see you guys soon.